Hi folks, this is Guru Mayer bringing you this Google Hangout series called Problem Emotions and Happy Solutions. This is a series of 6 little Hangouts, short videos, 6 to 10, 12 minutes, to give you a thorough introduction to this work that I call Senses of the Soul. And what we're trying to do is develop emotional literacy, intelligence, skills, mastery. And it's quite simple because you're built in with this system to help guide you through life and be happy. So a little review here. I hope you've watched the other videos, but we'll recap them here. There's 4 simple steps to the SOS method. First, you need to, when you're feeling bad, you stop and feel. We did that in the second video. The next step is that you find out what is the source. And this is done not by analyzing with the mind, but by just getting quiet and still and listening intuitively. And today's our third step, which is find solutions. But not again like from the mind, but let solutions reveal themselves to you. Because your emotions, along with that uncomfortable feeling that they use to get your attention, they bring you the solutions. So working with them as friends and allies is how you're going to do that. And the fourth step that we'll do next week is, of course, take action. And then we'll wind up in the 6th of this series to just practice and develop your emotional skills. Okay, so please send me, anybody that's on the line, just send me any of your results you've gotten from last week or previous weeks, or if this is your first hangout with me, just send me in what you're feeling. And then we're going to go through this process and see what happens. All right? So again, the 4 steps to the SOS method. Stop and feel. Understand why you're feeling that. Figure out what to do about it. I shouldn't say figure out because the emotion is going to reveal that to you. It's not by thinking. And then take action or obey your emotions when they tell you what you need to do to feel better. Okay, so as always, this is a practical experience. You can't learn to drive by watching someone drive. So please don't sit there and watch me do this. You've got to do it yourself. And then I'll listen to your feedback and I'll share with everybody what I got some emails from last week. This stuff really works, but you gotta work it, right? So here we are. We're going to do the same practice that we did last week because it's so effective. Emotion as intuition. So interlaced fingers, but index finger up like that. And then put it down here just below the nose and a little bit away from the face. And stare down just into your fingertips, but with your eyes barely open. So yeah, you see, it's late in the day and I'm feeling that mellow thing too, but that's what I want you to feel is just relax, close your eyes. And the breath is like this. A round mouth, 4 big pulls in, fills your lungs, and 1 exhale of the equal length to those 4 out through your nose. So it'll be 5 beats total. And it goes like this. So it's a strong exhale, out and in, out. Continue now, and if I'm going too fast for you, if that's a little intense, slow it down, but keep a steady cadence. Could be much slower than that, but strong 4 breaths in and 1 out through the nose. And this is a great practice. If you do this a little bit every day, 3, 6, 11 minutes, those are good numbers in your circadian rhythms to go deeper. You will learn to use your emotion as intuition. All right, so I'm going to give you another minute to get primed here. The first minute's usually just, kind of getting oriented and figuring it out. But as you get the hang of it, your mind is relieved from paying attention to that. But we're not going to just wander when it does. We're going to focus and use the mind to explore and learn. Okay, I trust you're still breathing. I can't see you out there, but I feel you. All right. So I hope you can still hear me now because I know you're breathing so strong. Breathe strong and full. Good. Now, if this is your first video, I'm going to go a little quickly through this. I hope later you might review these first couple of steps. But our first step is to let emotion rise up. So if something was bothering you earlier today or right now or yesterday or when you were 6, bring up the memory of it and let yourself start to think about it, visualize it, and you'll start feeling those same feelings, right? Okay? Want to learn to drive a car, you've got to get in and drive it. So learning to get information from your emotions, you've got to listen to them, and that's by feeling them. So you're letting your emotion flow through you, physically feel it, whatever that energy feels like, tension, heat, prickly, tight, pressure, that you are just allowing it. Don't resist. That's one of the main misuses of emotions, when we resist them. Okay? Now, not with your mind, but purely by listening to your feelings, feel the answer to this question. What is the source of this emotion? What's causing me to feel this way? And usually you just sort of get a picture or an immediate intuitive hit. Good. But you can ask, well, what's really bothering me about that? Go deeper and ask, what is wrong with that and why is that bothersome? Just try to get clear to the fundamental underlying issue. Now, as you're just beginning to practice this, you may not get clear answers for everything I'm asking, but in time you will. Maybe you need to breathe longer to get that. Okay? Now, continue to breathe and imagine a solution. Or better yet, don't imagine, don't think, but just again with that same feeling, sense, that somatic awareness. Ask your body, ask the emotion, what do I need to do about this to feel better? And boom, you may get an immediate hit if you're kind of like trying to figure it out and the mind's working too much. Let the mind be quiet and ask in a different way. What would make me feel better? Oh, my anxiety, my depression, what do you want so that you'll feel satisfied and leave me alone? And if you do get an image or an idea, then imagine doing that. Imagine playing it out in real time. And imagine it going well. And see if that helps you relax. You're still breathing, I understand. All right? So you're imagining another solution. What's another way I could deal with this to feel better? And boom, see if you instantly feel the answer. Again, I've never met anybody that couldn't do this. Sometimes it takes a little time. Now, inhale to finish the exercise. Inhale deeply through the nose. Spread your arms out to the side, palms up, stretch up, spread wide and tall. And blow it out now through your nose. I'm sorry, through the mouth. Like that. Inhale again. Hold, stretch, strengthen, open your armpits, open your hands, stretch up. Feel exalted. Feel like you're crossing the finish line. Victory. And blow it out. And inhale again. Now, just sit victorious, solving this issue, and the emotion's gone away. And you know you'll do that in real time when needed, and blow it out. Now immediately drop the hands down into the lap, close the eyes, and just sit. Let the mind be quiet. Quiet mind. And just review now what happened. You breathed, you felt, You saw a source, you saw a solution, or at least some of those steps. And now just inhale, open your eyes, and jot down whatever did happen there. And I'd love for you to email me any good results. I got this email. I'm going to read it to you. I'm 35 and I've been treated for depression and anxiety off and on since my mid-20s. I like your work and how there is something to physically practice. After watching today's video, that was last week, I started to cry immediately after the breath work and went into holding the breath with the arms out and the palms up. What I later wrote down is that I am here to serve and uplift. And also I saw that I seek approval of others, that I'm not living to my full purpose and my full self, and that I don't know yet how to go about that. I wanted to share this with you and see if you're willing to offer any guidance or suggestions. I just ordered your book. Well, you just gave yourself the guidance. Those answers that you found, well, those are pieces of a puzzle. And there's more where that came from. So if you take those answers, that clarity, you just moved up a step in understanding what's going on with you. And you got to some source, like we worked with today. See, that happened spontaneously. The third step happened to her last week. Now, don't feel bad if you didn't get this much results. Individual results vary, and yours were perfect, whatever they were. But my advice to you is, now you know how to guide yourself, so you don't need my guidance. But I'm happy to give more training because I want to teach you how to do this for yourself. So next week we'll go into looking into taking action, and we'll complete this series the week after that. So come see me at sensesofthesoul.com and tell me how you're feeling. I hope you're feeling better. All right, take care now. Bye-bye.